We've all heard this term right here before, analysis paralysis.
Yes.
Just analyzing stuff so in depth that they never make a move. Ask your real estate professional how to really look at a property. The bones, how to really look at a property.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
The roof, the AC, the wiring, the plumbing, the hot water heater. Be concerned about those things. You want to see the bones of the property, not clever decor or cosmetic renovations that you could do on your own that might hide imperfections. And you want to understand what you'll get for your money in a price range. Once you understand that, you put yourself in a position to make a decision. That type of work can be done on the internet. You could go on to your favorite search website, your realtor's website, Zillow.com, or you can go to our website, realestatecentralflorida.com or 𝐵𝑢𝑠𝐴𝑟𝑖BingHouses.com, and look at all of the houses that you want to determine what you're going to get in a price range. Because that's just like I'm talking with a guy who said, well, I want to stay $275. Now, he's approved for $350. He wants $275. I say, okay, well, I'm going to send you a master list of $275. Then I want you to go on to Zillow and I want you to look and see what you see at $275. The reason why I do that is I want them to know I'm not pulling your leg. You see what I mean? I'm not pulling your leg.
Right.
I'm going to send you my list so it's convenient, but I'm not pulling your leg. Mm-hmm. I say, well, what you describe for me that you want, you're not going to find that at $275. Yeah. And so he stepped up to $275. Then he stepped up to $300. And I said, look, you're going to have to be at least $325 to get what you're looking for, to have a selection of what you're looking for. No. By the time we took him through the step, what I want you to do, this is your assignment. When you go on to Zillow or Realty.com or 𝐵𝑢𝑠𝐴𝑟𝑖BingHouses.com, whatever site you go on to, every time you see a house that you like, I want you to write down the address and the price. So he did that over the course of the weekend. He came back and said, okay, here we go. This is what I like right here. I said, don't read off the addresses to me. Read off the prices to me. He read the prices off. $320, $325, $330, $335. $325, $330, $335. I say, now what do all of those prices have in common? He said, they're all above $325. I said, what did I tell you last Friday? You told me at least $325. Okay, we on the same board? Yes. So now I got him out of his analysis paralysis. So now he's going to get home buying right. He's going to get it right now. Sometimes you have people who just love data. Too much data don't help you. You can have too much data. And then you get caught up in another bad habit you have is a looky-loo. Some people just make it their hobby to go look at houses. It done turned into almost like a hobby. They're watching HGTV and building and watching all this stuff. And so they want to go and look at houses and say, if I bought this house right here, I'd knock out this wall right here and I'd do this right here. You know the way they did it on that house over there on Bankster Street. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to modify this. I said, you ain't doing none of that stuff. You have turned into a looky-loo. You're just viewing properties for the wrong reason. You're supposed to be looking at a property to find a house to buy for you and your family. So once you get up to double-digit viewings of houses, if you've seen more than 10 houses and you haven't made an offer and there are 10 houses that meet your requirement, okay, 10 houses and you haven't made an offer, you lost sight of why you want to move. You done lost sight of what you want to move now. You got too many ears, too many voices in your ears. Your eyes are seeing too much. But people need to understand, when you're searching for a home, that's a home to buy. That's a different activity than looking at houses to see how they remodel, what renovations they did, all of that kind of stuff, that HGTV stuff. This is a different type of thing. Another thing you need to remember, bad habit is afraid to make an offer. Make an offer, people. If you like the house and the house fits your needs, make an offer, if for no other reason to get familiar with the process. For no other reason is to learn the contract, to learn the ins and outs of the contract. It's for no other reason to put, how you're at the edge of the pool in the water cold, put your toe in the water. Okay, put your toe in the water. There's an escape clause in the contract, but you need to write a contract so at least you can sit down, read it, and see how it felt. Feel the tension of the contract, the butterflies in your stomach, how you getting all nervous. Then all of these questions are going to start flowing into your mind. Okay, what about the home inspection? How much is that going to cost? Which home inspection am I going to make? How much time do I have to get the home inspection? After the home inspection, what happens next? Oh my goodness, I got to work on my insurance. I got to pay for the appraiser. I got all of that stuff will start coming into order. So you get more ingrained and more familiar with the process. So put in an offer, okay? If you out there riding around with your realtor, and you haven't put in an offer and he done shown you 15, 20 houses, you are doing him a disservice. You need to find a house that you can like. And got to remember, people, houses are just like relationships. When my wife married me, I was a long way from being perfect. It's been 35 years. Guess what? I'm still a long way from being perfect. But guess what? We still together and we still in love. Houses are just like that, people. Every now and then you'll come across the perfect one, but not most of the time. And so another bad one is going backward financially.
These are bad habits of buyers.
Bad habits.
Yeah.
Analysis paralysis, being a looky-loo, afraid to make an offer. And the last one is going backward financially. I think Jasmine talked about this last week when she was talking about the credit cruncher, But people start making dumb mistakes and they start going backwards instead of going forward. They start undermining their financial flexibility. It's going to make it harder for them to qualify for a house large enough. For instance, and I might have told this story before. Years ago, I'm working with a couple, and the wife's car, her engine froze. She was on a road trip, and her engine froze up. Car was no good. Done for. So, of course, she want to go out to the new car lot and get her new car.
Yeah.
Husband said, no, we're in the middle of buying a car. Buying a house. This is not going to happen right now.
Okay.
So they had a little tiff and everything. He said, I'll tell you what, baby, you take my car, and I'll go find me something. He went and bought a hoopty by the side of the road, a Jeep. Paid about $900 for it. And they said, why would he do that? I said, look, how much you going to pay a month for your wife's car if you go and buy a car? He said, it's going to cost me about $350, $400 a month. I said, okay, if this $900 car lasts you 3 months, who's ahead? He said, I'm ahead. Because I ain't lost nothing. Right. So he went and bought that car for $900. I saw him a year and a half later. He said, it won't die. He said, it won't die. He said, I sold a car that my wife had. That I sold my car. I traded in my car that I had on her a new car. And I'm just satisfied driving it. He's still driving the Jeep. Okay? But now that was a good move because he decided he was not going to go backwards financially. That was the decision that he made. So you need to decide what's more important to you, the car or the house, holiday spending or the house, vacation or the house, a big wedding or the house. You got to make a decision on what's more important to you people and make that decision not to go backwards financially.